Hey everyone, hopefully this is quite a quick one. I just need to import some stuff into my system that I've created now, mainly a chart of accounts. Normally for bigger data sets I'd use data import export framework, but for chart of accounts the Excel add-in is pretty chill, pretty easy to use. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to install Office, or basically Office, and then from there add the Office add-in. So I'm gonna go under MSDN. I use MSDN Microsoft. I want the Singapore version. So I'm gonna sign in. Cool. And I'm gonna use I think I'm gonna use Office 2014. Is that the version? Just because I don't know if I have licenses for the other ones. So subscriber downloads. So that's Professional Plus. I think it's 2014. So I just want to check my licenses because I think I've used all my product keys for Office 2016. Where is this wonderful option? Yeah. Okay, so let's go 2016 and 20. Oh, really? Not the greatest UI, hey. So it's got Office servers, yeah. Oh, come on. And Office 2013, let's try that. Cool. So if I look here, 2016 product keys. Oh, cool. Lucky me. I've still got product keys. So let's hit this up. So I'll download it. The awesome thing about Azure is the network speed is absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to also go to product key and I'm going to get a key. So MSDN, I'm lucky. I mean, yeah, so I applied for Microsoft BizSpark. Microsoft was kind enough to give me access to the BizSpark program, which is fantastic of them. And with that comes a whole heap of free software. And I also get some Azure credits. I think it's 150 US dollars. So really, it's a fantastic program. And you got to give it up to Microsoft for you know, kind of helping out small guys like ourselves. It really, I mean, with what we can do with versus what we would have had to have paid if we were a large corporate, it's absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, really big props to Microsoft for that. So cool. Office Professional, let's open this bad boy. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to mount it and we're going to set it up. There might be a problem with the Office add-in and Office 2016. I'm assuming there won't be a problem because I'm on cumulative update 12 of AX. So theoretically, Microsoft would have fixed any compatibility issues, I'm assuming. And in the Dynamics AX world, that is often a very dangerous tactic to employ. But let's see. If it doesn't work, then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to then install Office 2014, install the add-on for that. But sometimes that's just a journey you have to take when doing infrastructure for Dynamics AX. It's I mean, you can go through all of the documentation, which there's a heap of, but sometimes it's even just quicker, just a bit of trial and error, and also that way you learn a bit more. Cool. So what we're going to do is install the Office there. We're also going to then install the add-on, so I'll open that while we wait, and then we're just going to wait for Office to do. So I'll pause it and just resume after it's finished installing. Okay, finally. Sheesh, that took longer than I was hoping. Okay, cool. Office is installed. So now it's probably going to do a whole bunch of stuff. So let's open Excel just to get the the license pop-up. So it's the pop-up that I'm talking about. Just gonna copy and paste this. Look, if you don't have a key, yeah, look, you're gonna have to then sign up for Office 365 or something, right? Yeah, Office 365 is really reasonable. I find I use it myself personally, even though we get all of this free stuff. Just the service that we get from Office 365, it's just a really good deal. So cool. So that's all good. Office is working. So now what we can do is we can actually see if we can install the add-on. So let's go here. Okay, we're going to accept the license terms. We're going to add or modify components, and we're going to choose Office add-ins. There we go. Okay, so looking good so far. We're just going to configure that. Cool, all good. Next. And we're going to install, and hopefully everything works. So what the Office add-in does is it allows you to kind of publish and also retrieve data from AX directly from within Excel and even Word. So a cool functionality of the Word would be if you're doing letters to customers and you wanted to have a Word template that automatically populates with customer names. So potentially, if you guys want that in a future video episode, let me know. Literally, if you guys comment as much as possible, I'll collate all your comments and see what the community wants, and then I'll do videos accordingly. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of do my own thing. So yeah, comments and stuff like that. Always happy to hear from you guys if you're struggling with something and you want a bit more detail. So yeah, cool. So this is installing. So once this is installed, I'll be able to then publish direct tables. So what I'm trying to do and what I'll be doing in the next episode is I've got a chart of accounts that I want to use for the companies, the legal entities I've set up in AX, and I want to import a chart of accounts into those companies. So a chart of accounts is a list of all of my financial accounts, so my main accounts, so a list of all my revenue accounts, expenditure accounts, asset accounts, owner's equity, and liability accounts. We'll go through the import of that, and then we'll go through some of the tweaking and the configuration associated with it. So literally an ERP system, a chart of accounts is everything. You don't have a chart of accounts, you don't have an ERP system. So just like the ledger is the lifeblood of an ERP system, the chart of accounts is, I guess, really the mechanism that enables that ledger to function effectively. So really, really important. So yeah, I'm going to pause again while it searches for updates, and I'll resume again once it's successfully installed. Okay, so we're in. Remote desktop services installed correctly, as did Office add-ins. So finish, and we're just going to open Excel just to kind of do a quick sanity check to make sure that it's working the way that I want it to work. So there's the Dynamics AX add-in. Boom, click that, and I want to add the data. Okay, so I want to add table, and I want to look for the main account over there. Cool. And now there shouldn't be anything in the main account because I haven't loaded any data, but there we go. So if I had to then click fields again, refresh, I can see there's no data, but if I had to start loading data, I can. So successfully installed. Let's call it quits for this episode. The next episode, I'm going to load my chart of accounts, which is should be one of the first few steps any system setup entails. So until then, cheers guys.